Ciao, everybody, and welcome to another video. And I couldn't be more excited, my dear friends, to present to you yet another figure from the Mythic Legion's Poxxus wave. And this time we're going to take a look at the man himself, of course, which is Poxxus, the main man of this entire wave. Now, this needs a little bit of an explanation. I've already told you in my previous videos that the Mythic Legion's toy line is a product by the Four Horsemen toy design from the United States of America out there. And there is no source material, quote unquote, to be adapted. It is an original creation of the owners and the founders of the company. All of these characters come from the mind of Eric Treadaway, and then, of course, it is being further developed by the team, so on and so forth. However, there is a bio with each and every single figure, which goes back a long time. I will just try to fit it into the camera, into the picture. Do you want to focus? Do you want to focus? No, you don't? Nah. Right. It doesn't really focus. So, nevertheless, they are working on a book, a lore story book, as well as or we could say some other material that will help us delve deeper into the world of these action figurines. But what we know is that originally the world was created very similarly to a lot of mythologies and fictional fantasy stories by two supernatural beings. One of them created the so-called Four Horsemen, and three of them are over here. Now, the fourth is going to be released later this year in a form of an action figure as well. The one in the middle is Poxxus, the one we're looking at now. The other one is the fire god Arethir, and the third one is Ilithia, a vampire goddess. Now, the fourth one is going to be Necronominus, the god of death. Well, gods. Kind of demigods, you know what I mean. And the story so far has been revolving around the second coming of these characters into the realm of mythos. It's like a fantasy world, but I've always loved these figures, as I told you in my previous videos, precisely because you can make your own headcanon. I mean, I can buy this figure and just display it on the shelf as a kind of a lich demon character, to fight my heroes on the shelf. It sparks my creativity. I've been inspired and influenced in my own creations, my own books that I publish in the Czech Republic by a lot of things, fantasy books and films, Tolkien, my own love for Old English poetry, but also visual art and fine art, such as paintings and sculptures, action figurines. And so, if you want to know more about the Mythic Legions, I explained it quite in detail in my first video on the action figures, which was at the same time a review of the action figure called Juban the Ranger. Now, shall we look at Poxxus here? Now, these figures, as I told you multiple times already, are made to be customized to pop and swap the individual parts, as well as being displayed as they are. By which I mean that they are meant to be taken apart, and those individual parts are then meant to be popped and swapped in between the individual action figurines. And that is why on the internet you can find many talented people adjusting their figures the way they want to. Now, the best ones are painting them, sculpting, 3D sculpting more parts, so on and so forth. I am not that skilled, so I just display them as they are. At most, I do some popping and swapping, as they say. Once again, the packaging is very collector friendly. So you just slid the background out. A beautiful artwork by Nate Barge. Again, this man is genius. The entire team of the Four Horsemen is brilliant. Now, this character is kind of as I said, lich god, a lord of the flies, if you will. And once again, we can find a little baggie on the bag there. Let me just remove it. You can see a plastic collar that we will attach to the character. Then the trace will go out, of course. How do I approach this? It's tough to get into this one, I'll tell you. So let's open that one. We'll remove the logo, and there you've got a one. The silica gel once again fell to the ground, and there you've got one layer of the tray, and it comes with the sort of fly-like, insect-like wings for Poxxus that you will attach to the back of the character, and two versions of his bow. One version contains small wings, and the other one is wingless. Strings, of course, are attached. And the other layer of the tray, of course, contains the figure itself, as well as various accessories, such as swappable hands and pauldrons, and a dagger, and arrows, and then the sort of magic construct that will go on the character's back. Now, let us remove the character from the packaging. Let us heat him up a little bit so he's nicely movable. It is always advised that you heat up the figures a little bit to avoid any breakage. Let us put him together, and then I will be back with you. All right, then. See you in a second. Then, the character of Poxxus is out of the box, and I will try to assemble it. But first, I will show you in detail what he comes with. So this collar is actually made of soft goods, and that is fascinating. Now, I've said that multiple times before in my videos that the Four Horsemen toy design are getting better and better at including soft goods with their characters, such as is this tunic of Poxxus, and it is wired, as if it is the case with all the recent soft goods material pieces, and so you can pose it all you like, just flowing in the wind or just draping down there. Um, the crown, look at that. He's got like a crown of that looks like insect legs there. I would be cautious with that. These are fragile, and of course, if you're not cautious with that, they can be easily broken. Once again, I will post some pictures at the end of the video so you can see the full detail of this action figure. Now, what you will do, and I will do it off the camera because I will most likely have to heat up the figure first. You will attach those two pauldrons at the back of the figure. We'll just pop it here into these holes over here, like so. Pop and pop. And then this is this little attachment that will go over here, of course. Yes. And this is where the wings will come afterwards. Look at that, see-through, beautiful, detailed insect wings. And then you will put let's just stand him up for a little bit. There you stand. Stands all right. And then you will put the construct like so in a way here somehow. I will figure it out over the camera, and then I will come back to you and review the figure once it's all assembled. All right, then. See you in a second. Well then, that was easy. As I said, my dear friends, you just take the figure and you attach the little extension to the back of it. You attach the little magic construct up here, and you include the wings. Everything is posable, everything is movable. I've got a little bit of an issue with mine, but that's nothing that can't be solved in a matter of seconds. My one of the legs from the crown came off, and it's not broken. It just there wasn't enough glue in the factory, or it wasn't properly glued in. So, but it stays in the place when it's displayed. But just as a precaution, I will get a little bit of a super glue just slightly pinch it with the super glue and attach it, and it'll stay forever. So that's not really a huge issue. I'm going to display my character like this, just like he was standing in a menacing heroic pose. I'm not going to really attach. I'm not going to put the bow in his hands or anything like this, because I think that he's got he's got a lot to go around as he is. Of course, I'm going to try to make some pictures, take some pictures with a bow and stuff, and then post them at the end of the video. As you can see, he stands beautifully on his own. I saw that some of those pieces had an issue with the wings, that they were too loosely attached. Not an issue with mine. Um, there is also a positive about the wings, and that is the figure could potentially be back heavy because it's got so much going on at the back, but he can be supported by those wings. If you just pose them slightly downwards, he's supported by those wings, and there is no chance he's going to fall back. So I mean, look at this. Look at this. The armor aspects look as if they were decayed and all rusted, and they've even developed a new kind of body for this kind of character. We were able to see those arms, and I think those hands as well. Ah, it just came off. See? Wow, bummer. Never mind. I'm going to put it in the Mask of the Red Death action figure that came out last year. So once again, my dear friends, I'm going to say 10 out of 10. One issue that I could potentially take the 1 point off is the piece that keeps falling off. But hey, listen, that's nothing that can't be fixed like in a matter of seconds. Unfortunately, I don't have any super glue right now, so I need to go to the shop tomorrow and buy it. Never mind. I'm going to display this bad mofo as he is right now, and yeah, look forward to the super glue tomorrow. All right then. So let me know in the comments down below, you out there in the cabal, if you like your Poxxus figures, if you like your Flyman hair, and how he stands with the other two already released horsemen, horseman and a horsewoman. And I'm sorry for my videos being so confused and ranty. This is not a figure review. There are many better figure reviewers, such as Dorclair and Toy Bro, and the Toy Spot, Review Spot, whatever they are called. I watch the people, I can't even remember their names. Right then, so let me know in the comments down below what you think. And that'll be all. Thank you very much for watching. And Namarie.